Hey guys, welcome back. This is SirClud. We're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we discovered rock people aren't exactly the smartest, and if you block their food with their own food, they can't figure out and starve nearly to death. But anyway, this is the Dodongo's Cavern, second dungeon of the game. It's a lot bigger than DQ Tree. Looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step. Really, I feel like I should just jump into that lava. Doesn't seem like anything bad will happen. That's a Behemoth, we can't fight it right now. Well, easily. That one you can. We're just gonna blow him up. B-47 bomber. I don't know. You guys are the ones that are continuing to insist on watching this. There are dozens of other Ocarina of Time playthroughs. I don't know why you're watching this if you don't like my commentary. Okay. We're just gonna ignore these guys. Okay. So these little blue switches, for the one or two of you that have not played this game, you have to put something on them to hold them down, because if you get off them, once you step on them, it'll deactivate and blah blah blah. Who gives a crap? Oh, that feels better. So this is the technical first mini-boss of the game, huh? These are the Lizardos. Can actually get one that won't run. They are not that hard at all, just pretty much attack and dot, or block, attack and block. Yeah, and then they kind of run away from you once half their health is gone, and you go after the other. Ow. Screw you. Ow. Okay, come on. Stop. Piece of crap. Ooh, money. Do 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 do. Ugh. What else could we just come to really talk about? I could always just tell another story. So, okay, here's something fun. So, with my recent college class lessons, we've been talking about like hard work and how it builds self-esteem and helps your self-reliance and blah blah blah. While we were talking about this and holding down a job in general, I realized my first job was kind of shady and not exactly running things legally to a degree. So let me just kind of give you the synopsis of my first job. A short little time after I graduated from high school, I wanted to just get a job while I was just kind of waiting to go and do something for a little while before college started, and so the fall, like September or so, after I graduated, my dad talked to his friend who owns a few Subways in our area and got me a job as a sandwich artist just at one by my house, and thought that would be a good idea. Thought it would just be a fun job, you know, working as part of a team, helping people, making sandwiches, running cash register. Didn't think it would be that bad. I was wrong. Here's kind of what happened. So, my boss's partner is kind of a skinflint. So she did not like more than one person working at a time at the store past 5, and so I somehow got designated as a closer because the manager and my assistant manager didn't like closing because they felt like they had lives, and so I got stuck closing virtually every night, which on itself wouldn't have been bad, except when you're closing by yourself, you have to have the entire store clean by yourself. I had to deal with the dinner rush by myself, and most of the time, the people before me for lunch shift didn't feel like doing a bunch of things like preparing food or whatever, because they felt like it wasn't their problem since they got to go home at a specific time and they could just leave it for whoever was after them. So there was a lot of times like we would close at 10 and I wouldn't be able to go home until midnight because people were just dicks about everything. And I would get yelled at a lot by my boss, but that's not even where the real problem started to lie. It wasn't until kind of later where things just really got bullshit. Like, when I was not scheduled, I would get a call and my manager will go, well, someone reported sick today and you need to be here within 10 minutes or you're fired. And then whenever I would call in sick, she wouldn't let me call someone else at all because she didn't want to talk to the other people and didn't want to give me their number to call them. And so there were actually several instances where I was preparing food just with flu or whatever, just because nobody would do anything to help me, and it still gets worse, don't worry. My favorite example, which is actually very, very bad, around the last month I was there, and one of the reasons why I quit, we hired another closer, and so it was decided that I should train them. And a lot of times they got very overwhelmed just because as a closer working by yourself, you have to deal with the entire dinner shift or whatever, and so I was told a lot to just go in and help, except the times I went in to go help this person we were training, I was told I couldn't clock in, whatever, so they forced me to work without pay for several hours. Like, I was sometimes going from 7 until 10. They wouldn't let me clock in at all, and just, if I didn't show up, they would have canned me, and so it was really just a bullshit situation. My gosh, I'm still frustrated at that. I mean, I found out later that it's illegal, but I don't exactly think I can do anything about it. Even though I quit less than a year ago, I mean, it's just ridiculous. What can I do though? I'm glad I quit that place, although there were some interesting things that came from working there. So one night I was just like working by myself. So I'm time at a dinner rush and I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be terrible. And I just look outside. 3 tour buses just pull up into the parking lot and I'm like, oh gosh, no. And something 100 to 200 people just flood into the store at once. I'm like, oh gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I don't want to know what's about to happen. So, these 100 to 200 people just all flood to the cash register and just go, okay. Each person was like, well, I just want to get a drink, I just want to get a drink, I just want to get a drink, I just want to get cookies and a drink. None of these people actually wanted a sandwich, which reduces time spent with each customer dramatically, and was so funny just because as people were going by wanting to go in, they just saw this huge flood of people and just like, nope, we're not getting in. I'm actually somewhat grateful to this group though. We had huge amounts of transactions, I had high productivity, and I didn't actually have to do any work though. It was just so funny. If they all wanted sandwiches, mind you, I would have been screwed to all hell, especially since no one would have actually come and helped me if I called. Oh. That was a very funny day. So yeah, working at Subway, I don't recommend it. Especially considering how disturbing some things there are. Yeah, if you eat some things from Subway, be very, very cautious. When we get the tuna, for example, it comes in a solid brick-like thing, and before we add mayonnaise, it's just very, very gross. And then the crab, or seafood, whatever you want to call it, it comes in a it comes in just like a plastic-like feeling. Like, trust me, it's pretty much plastic that you just add mayonnaise to, and if you remove the mayonnaise and don't add anything, like, even if you don't break it apart, it's just one solid chunk of, I swear, plastic crab, and it still gets worse. It really does. Like, the lettuce came frozen a lot. You don't really want to know how the bread is prepared either. Yeah, there's a lot of shady things with Subway. I personally recommend Firehouse. They're better about everything. I don't know, though. I could just hate Subway just because that place is horrible. Oh well. Wow, we're already at the boss. Drop down. Go get free bombs. And drop down. So remember how Zelda wanted us to go out because nothing bad could happen, and those rock people felt like I could take on everything just because I'm a little kid? Here's what they didn't want to deal with. Look at this thing. We're up against a dinosaur. If this dinosaur was in a pathetic fight, I'd actually be more pissed. King Dodongo is actually the simplest of the bosses from this part of the game. I'm not trying to spoil it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is literally how you fight King Dodongo. Just throw a bomb in his mouth and roll over to the other side. And that was King Dodongo, ladies and gentlemen. Not her boss! And yet there are people that struggle with him. I don't know why. If you struggle with him, I feel sorry for you. This boss is very easy. Yeah. Alright. And like that, we finished Dodongo's Cavern. Took about 14 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's claim our heart container. And we're good to go. Whoosh! I didn't do it. Oh, he's smiling. That's not good. Ow. Again! Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern collection. There's a rock blocking the way. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongo suddenly appeared in such great numbers. That big rock blocking the cave? All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief Ganondorf. He said, give me the spiritual stone, only then will I open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's been no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. We're too lazy to actually fight monsters, though. Because you killed the giant dinosaur, we'll just give you our precious treasure. Yeah, well. And like that, we have 2 of the 3 spiritual stones. I still think it would be a better idea if we just hucked these into the lava back in Dodongo's Cavern, but not much I can do. We'll just go along with this plan. I don't see anything wrong that could happen. Brother, you'll keep traveling up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She'll power you up. Hey everybody, let's see off our brother. You did great. Run away! Run away! Where did that one come from? Run away! And then Darmani's just watching. Yeah, that's right. Give him a big hug. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna cut here then. So next time we will go ahead and just head up the mountain to that Great Fairy and see what she wants out of life for us. Yeah. Don't see anything wrong that could happen. We're gonna need bombs, alright. So, follow us on Twitter and Facebook. You guys know the drill by now. Alright, until next time.